So if you ever looked at my report card growing up, you'd see two things always: disruptive in class and poor penmanship. Now, disruptive in class, I know that's from my ADHD, but why the poor penmanship? What is that? Well, as it turns out, a lot of people with ADHD also experience a difficulty with a learning disability called dysgraphia. And dysgraphia affects your ability to put letters down neatly on paper. It also affects your ability to spell when you're writing. It also affects what you put down on paper. Sometimes getting thoughts to writing can be incredibly difficult. And I experienced all of this growing up. I didn't actually break away from a lot of this until I started typing on a regular basis. When all my papers became typed, my thoughts were fluid. And apparently dysgraphia is a very common comorbidity with ADHD. It's a learning disability. And a lot of learning disabilities tend to go along with cognitive differences. One study that I read said that up to 56% of people tested actually exhibited dysgraphia. And these are all individuals with ADHD. And of the rest of them, up to 97% had issues with handwriting. Now, why is there such a high comorbidity with dysgraphia and ADHD? Well, it's very simple. See, with ADHD, there's an issue with impulsivity and planning. And writing out our thoughts, writing things down on paper actually requires planning. It also requires focus. So when you have a brain type that experiences difficulties with planning and focus, you're going to have issues with writing, which is why dysgraphia is such a high comorbidity with people with ADHD. What can we do about it? Lots. There's actually plenty of trainings out there to deal with dysgraphia. It's a very common cognitive issue, a common learning disability. There are workbooks, there are classes, there are special schools, there's all kinds of stuff to deal with dysgraphia. Or you can just type everything. That's mostly what I do.